Hey guys, so I've been all night been tossing and turning about this um, Princess of Cups, this Page of Cups, and um, what message or download I've been receiving is what the 5D soulmate, what their higher self wants to apologize to each sign about. So we'll see this come up in the readings, and people can say, well, I haven't had an apology. Some of you have had an apology, but maybe the clearer message didn't come through. So in today's readings, I want to look at what their 5D self, what their higher self wants to apologize to each zodiac about. So I hope that you guys enjoy this message, enjoy these videos. Please like, share, subscribe, watch your moon and rising signs to help you get a clearer message, and we'll go on with the readings. So welcome to your reading. We'll get the message on what their higher self wants to apologize to you about. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords first. So clarity, honesty is what I'm picking up here. Let's get the rest of the cards and then we'll see. Okay, Seven of Cups. They want a veil. They're confused about their emotions here. Okay, Six of Swords. Okay, Aquarius. Somebody wants to apologize to you. I think because you saw right through them, the truth of them. You saw them clearer than anybody has ever seen them. And I think this might have scared them. This person has distanced themselves from you. It can be a romantic partner or a family member or a friend or a colleague or something like that. But this person's higher self, they don't like how clearly and truthfully, it's something about this truth and this honesty, this purity that you see them. And they, I feel, are confused why you would love them when they could have hurt you, brought a tower, lied to you, tried to bring some sort of fear or poison and toxic energy into your life. And they just feel like, how can anybody love me and see all this and know all this about me? And you really did know the truth about them. You really did see who they were. And it scares them into this confusion, into how they feel about you. So eventually it felt easier to walk away. This is the challenge here that we see, that you bring up their trauma, their triggers. This is a person who has low self-worth. They could put on this mask to the world that they are, you know, very happy, very, it seems almost narcissistic. They want people to see what they want people to see about them. And this real, it's not innocent about you, but it seems like this purity about how you love, how you're honest, how you forgive, and how you see. This person's saying, it's not your fault. I'm sorry that you see me clearly. And it scares me. It, confuses me that why would anybody love me like that if they can see all my faults? But Aquarius, you have this beautiful energy of, yes, I see your faults, and yes, I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and who you really are. Some of it you didn't like, some of it, you knew they was better than this. You knew they could elevate, you knew they could change and transform this energy. But the difficult part was that in order to be with you, they would have to stay and face this about themselves, all that you could see and all that you loved, because there is a cup for each thing here. Each thing about them, even the bad, you chose to love. And it wasn't like we say, you know, this wasn't your weakness, this was your strength, this was your power, Aquarius. We often associate Aquarius with this humanitarian energy. And I did a post the other day and it said about, you know, a kind person is not a fool. They know you're hurting them over and over again. But they choose to forgive anyway. Whether that's to get clarity, peace, forgiveness, ascension, or to use the Ace of Swords to let it go and let what's meant to be, to have a breakthrough in this lifetime. You have this beautiful purity in energy that is open, honest, and communicative, and this person is sorry that they're sorry that they left, and they're sorry that they chose the easy way out. It wasn't you they was getting away from. It was themselves. They are running from themselves, and you perfectly reflect to them all these things that are triggering them, that they feel makes them less worthy. But it doesn't. We're all human. We all make mistakes. If we haven't made a mistake in our life, you can guarantee we haven't grown in our life. But you see all of that about them and know that they are this magnificent soul and being. And that sort of belief in them, maybe it came from their childhood here with this child in the boat, that their parents didn't believe in them or give them this strength to believe in themselves, that they could face what it is they fear, because we see this child sort of clinging on here to a mother. So, you know, when we say, oh, that person's a mummy's boy or a daddy's girl or something like that, we can see that maybe their parents had a huge impact on their childhood, so how they've grown up. It's like they're not taking responsibility. They're scared to face this truth. And the truth is just them. It's not you they walked away from. It's not you they didn't love. It's them they didn't love. These things that you chose to love them in spite of all these things. You know, you see that as something we could work on, grow from, and learn from. Something that could help this person to be better, to be stronger, to be more worthy, to be triumphant. That they just could not see that about themselves, and they are sorry that this is what separated you. Because you saw through the veil that nobody else did. You saw the real them. And you loved them anyway. They say, you see me and I don't like it, and they run. And this is you just like honoring your truth, their truth, the truth. So it's not as if you're seeing things one-sided, Aquarius. You see your side, you see their side, you see the bigger picture, you see all these sides, and it keeps you well in balanced. Yes, you hurt and get confused like everybody else, but you work through this and ascend. This person is so sorry that they chose the easy way out. That's exactly what they did with the Six of Swords. They chose to run away because it was easier to not look at themselves. It wasn't about that there was anybody better or anything like that. It was just very difficult what you was mirroring back to them. And they're sorry that they wasn't brave enough to love you. Good luck, Aquarius.